Uh, why is she going Sunday? Is she planning to visit you or what? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, and you know, one of the questions you want to ask Gann is, previous to that date, had he heard of that Supreme Court ruling? And why didn't he, if he had, you know, and that's a loaded question. If you ask him prior to the court, prior to this claim, this case, had you, or prior to the court date, had you heard of Schumacher versus California or whatever it was? And if he says, yes, I had heard of it, and then the question will be, well, did you file, did you apply for it, did you claim it, did you argue for it? No. And if he says yes, well, it'll be part of the record. If he says no, well, why didn't you? And right there shows that he did not file, you know, fought as vigorously, right? And if he says no, I had not heard of that claim, then that also shows that he was not knowledgeable of those claims, those cases. So I hope your attorney plans on doing all that. I think that's a very key question. Prior to this court date, had he heard of Schumacher versus California? If he says no, well, that shows ignorance and inexperience and inadequate defense. And if he says yes, and he did file, well, that's also inadequate defense, right? Okay. Anyway, Tony, I'll give you the phone back to your grandma. I just wanted to ask you that question. I'll get with your mama and see what we can plan. Huh? I gotta go do something. I'll take the chicken out of the garage. No, I'm not going. I'm going to the lot later this morning. I was going to take Daniel and Autumn to breakfast this morning with Andy, but they haven't shown up yet, so I don't know what time they'll show up here.
That's good.
I love you, Tonyo. All day long. Yeah, yeah, they do. Yeah. Did you watch the second game last night? I didn't watch any of it. Apparently it was a blowout, huh?
Seahawks win.
Yeah.
Seahawks, no, Andy said. Andy.
I hope the Seahawks will win the Super Bowl.
Andy said.
Andy's going for the Seahawks too.
He said the
But what does Andy know? Andy was rooting for the 49ers, and
Andy
they didn't get anywhere either, did they?
Andy said the Seahawks won.
I love you, Tonyo.
Then Louis watched the game. Louis was
And
Louis.
okay, here's your
Louis watched the
grandma.
game.
Okay. Oh, bye. Love you. Aye.
Hello, Tonya. I was trying to get Grandpa to tell you that Louis watched the game. Yeah, Louis said he watched the game. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, oh, is that 1 minute? Autumn and Drina drew some drawings for you. And some papers, just some plain paper, you know, red notebook paper. Oh, Drina made a little house, a little cute little house. Looks like a little church with a steeple, like a, you know, kind of like a steeple roof. You know, that's straight outside. Well, she made a little house, and she put on the side one little man drawing was you. And the other was a little girl, and it was her. She made a little house, and one side was you, and the other side was her. And now I drew some little pictures too. Oh, they made drawings after drawings for Uncle Anthony. I said, my goodness, I can't see them all this much. I said, well, I'll see them 2 at a time, you know, because they wanted you to have them. Love you, love you, love you. Bye-bye. And your sausages.
I don't want them yet.
Huh?
I don't want them yet.
I bought them early, so you would eat early.